an area for them to work at, So first thing first, let them plan their day. Ask the children who can do what they need to do all through the day. Chipping school work, book work here and there. Read a book. You don't necessarily have to write the story. Tell your children to read a book and draw the story and retell the story by drawing it. Don't tell them to write 1 to 50. Your child, I am sorry, but your child doesn't have a business writing 1 to 100 if they cannot quantify 1 to 100. Why don't you play games with them? Tell them, give me 5 pencils, give me 2 pencils, give me 3 pencils. Make learning fun for your children. For those who are doing online classes, I have a problem with the online classes, but please, all I have to say is just try as much as possible. Just try as much as possible to take it easy with them. If they're tired, trust me, give them water break. Don't say, oh, you have to finish this work. I know that we're under pressure now, but then at the same time, somebody's saying, pardon?
And also taking it easy with your parents.
Yes, and also taking it easy with yourself. They can learn. They can make their beds. They can tie their shoelaces. They can wash their shoes. In the process of washing their shoes, they are counting how many pairs of shoes that they have. I'm not worried about the children in my school, because I know that by the time they come back, I'm going to get sane children back. And I'm sure that my children at home are actually engaging themselves. Trust me, if you leave a Montessori child in a room, they know where everything is. Like, they will run through. They will engage themselves. Don't force yourself on your children. Don't fix your adult life, your missed life on your... No, don't try to make your children, don't try to correct all your mistakes and say, my child will not, but let them make mistakes. Let them make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes and they will fix that. Yes, in the process of making mistakes, they will learn from it. So parents, make learning fun. Keep the book. If your child is struggling with addition, teach them the concept of addition. Tell them, I am here, 1. You're there, 1. Put us together. You join your body with them, 2. That's addition. Tell them, I take 5 spoons. I eat 3. How many do I have left? If you don't have the material to teach them these things, you can use play to do that. I understand that some parents are working, but for those who are not working, you can at least, engage your children. And it's not learning 5 hours. Your home is not a school. And trust me, no child sits down learning for 5 hours. No child can sit down at a stretch. Even you as an adult, even you as an adult, you don't have that attention span. Your 2 years cannot do more than, if you push the child 20 minutes doing one piece of work, and don't force, your 2 years should not be writing. Your 2 years should not be writing. So don't force yourself. Don't try and say you want to fix. Don't try and say you want to the things that you cannot fix. Focus on the goal. Engage them. Play. Children learn by playing. Children learn a lot by play. Don't say you like to play too much. No. As long as it's purposeful play, something that they are working with their hands. I like hands-on game, Jenga. I like Ludo. Just engage them. I know some people are back at school. But then, please, mommies and daddies, just engage them. They can make food. They can sweep. They can wash the toilets. Their toilets, if they have the toilet they use, they can wash their toilets, Children like to be hands-on. Trust me. If you ask like a friend called me yesterday, and I told her the things to do. And today she was like, I didn't know my child can do all of this. It broke her heart to see that a child can do much more than she expects, So let them do a lot of things. Skills that you don't, it's not a mistake that we are all at home now. There are some values that they cannot give your children outside. Some schools don't give those type of values. Unfortunately, we in the Montessori school, we are more concerned about those values, those morals, So teach your children how to say please and thank you. Show your children respect. Before you touch your babies, before you touch your children, please tell them I need to touch you. That is respect. That's the easiest way to show a child respect. Wow. Show your children as much respect as you can, yes. Let them talk. Don't shush your children, let them talk to you. If they need to express themselves, allow them. It might not make sense. But my dear, you have to just let them know that what they are also saying matters, So there are different ways if you have to teach your children book work, it is now time for you to focus on what they have learned previously. that they are struggling. Go back to what they did last term and say, okay, I saw this, I see that you're struggling here. Where do you think? Ask your children questions. Don't impose your idea that because the teacher said this and that. Where do you think that you're struggling on? What are your struggles? And then you start fixing. If your child is struggling in addition, fix that. Do it. You're the easiest person to explain to your child what they need to know. You can do that.
Yeah.
Focus on, don't come and sit down here with book and Bible. Even while you're driving, you can teach them, So focus on that. Go back to and teach the things that they have done last year. There's no point teaching a new concept when they are still struggling with the concept. Addition, let me get this clear to parents. Addition is the opposite of division. No, addition is the opposite of minus, I think. No, addition and multiplication go the same way. Yeah, So if you're teaching addition, you're also teaching multiplication. It's just in an advanced level. Addition and minus are opposite. So there's no point of you teaching new concepts when they are still struggling with the old concepts. Focus on concepts. It is not 2 plus 5, 7 plus 5, 10 pages, and tell them to solve that equation. It's for you to make them understand that they know what addition is first, if you have to do that. But basically, now that you're at home, if your children are not back at school and you're thinking, how do I engage them? Give them the things you need to engage them. Let them wash their socks. If you have a washing machine, pack that, put that aside. Let them take their pants, just their pants, and wash. They can wash their socks. They can scrub their shoes. They can lay their bed. They can set the table. My children in school set the table. And when I say set the table, I'm not setting the table for proper table setting with plates and cups that can break. With plates and cups. So let them do all of that. Teach them independence. Independence is important. Don't carry their bags for them. Don't clean up their mess for them. They can do it. It will take time. Before you know, the day is over. You'll be wondering. You will never have this opportunity anymore to say, I wish there's another coronavirus. This is the time for you to set those things down. Please and thank you. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Teach them how to wait their turn. Some of us, this is an opportunity for us to also learn, And like Miss Lucy said, you won't expect your children to do something when you're doing otherwise.
Yeah.
You can't expect your children to do something when you're doing, and children learn from what you do. Yes, children learn from what you do, So if you want them to do right, mommies, you need to act right also, So give them independence. This is the time. Help them with concentration. How do you help them with concentration? Give them hands-on things that they will do, and you see that they'll get better at it. Give them level of order. Planning is just a way to teach them orderliness. I wake up in the morning, I do this, I do that. They might not follow through, but with constant practice, they will get all of that. So teach them basic life skills. Basic life skills. And if you want to go to book academic work, a lot of you do not even understand half of the things being taught in school. Let's be realistic to ourselves. Some of your children are bringing work that you do not even know. And then you say, but you should know it. That's why he's a student. He's in school to learn. So let them decide what they want to learn. Ask your children, what are you struggling with? What do you think you want to be better at? And then you focus on that, Let me pause so you can ask me a question and I can relate.
Okay. You mentioned something about teaching them values. I was actually going to come to that because a lot of parents have this in their head that school is supposed to sort everything out. There are basic values that you are supposed to teach a child from home. That by the time the child gets to school, which is the social environment, the child should actually exhibit those values, even cultures. Now, there's I don't know if you know Bon King. I follow his wife is on my WhatsApp list, and I've been following her WhatsApp stories recently. I noticed that they keep